Welcome to the 3-in-1 Science Kit. We've got a very special science kit. I want to go through the demonstration of how you can do 3 wonderful science experiments with this kit. First of all, this container right here, this container is used in a laboratory. Here's all the things taken out. In the laboratory, we can actually grow cultures in a laboratory, and that's what these containers are. It's called a petri dish, Well, all of the things for your experiments are in this little petri dish. And so what I'm going to do is I'm going to open this up right here. The first thing that we're going to look at is this little bag right here. This little bag has some powder in it, and it kind of feels like salt or maybe even sugar, and it's very full of this powder. So let's go ahead, and I'm going to open this bag up, and I'm going to pour the powder right inside the dish right here. So I'm going to pour it in the dish, and so I'm going to pour it in there. I'm going to try to get it all even up, and then we can kind of scatter this out a little bit like so. The next thing we're going to need is we're going to need some water. We're going to need some water because this powder, it absorbs water. It absorbs a tremendous amount of water. And when things absorb water, we call it hydrophilic because it likes water. And so I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to pour some water in here. I only have about an ounce of water in here, and then I'm going to pour it in there. Then we're going to watch and see what happens. Let's see what happens. Okay, here we go. Let's pour the water in and see what happens. What is it doing? What's going on? Look at that. Those little tiny grains of powder have absorbed a tremendous amount of water, and we've actually made something that looks like snow. In fact, sometimes we call this artificial snow. Look at all that stuff, and it looks just like artificial snow. And in fact, if you had a sled, you could slide on it, okay, and you could even ski on it. Look at that powder, and it makes a whole lot of powder. But you know what? You can't make a snowball because it won't pack. It won't pack like a snowball. And once this little powder has absorbed all the water that it can, remember it's hydrophilic, then it stops absorbing water and it becomes hydrophobic. And if something's hydrophobic, it doesn't want water. So here we go. So we've got this powder, we've turned it into snow, and you might have some things around your house that has this chemical in it, sodium polyacrylate. If you have a smaller brother or sister that still use diapers, this is the same type of powder that is in a diaper and absorbs water. It absorbs moisture, which is very good. Sometimes we can find this product in potting soils for plants because it will absorb a lot of water, and as the plant needs more water, this will what? This water inside of these little containers right here, these little pieces, it will leach out water into the plant. How cool is that? So you can have an awful lot of fun with this instant snow. And if you spread it out real even and then just let it dry out, it will dehydrate and the moisture will go out of it, and it will turn into those little tiny hard plastic, not plastic, but those hard little plastic particles like what it was in the bag. And it's kind of the same consistency of salt or maybe even sugar. So you'll have a lot of fun with this. By the way, this is non-toxic, but you don't want to put it in your mouth. So have a lot of fun with instant snow, and you can have a lot of fun with it and watch it.